I ain't selling my soul for this rap game, and I ain't digging no hole for this rap game. Man, I'm telling you, no, it ain't happening. We gon' make it, we gon' make it, we gon' make it, we gon' make it.
This is it, what? Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich, what? The G finds and sugar dimes, can't quit, what? Now pop the cork, Christina Vega and get lit, what? This is it, what?
Mamas, don't let your kids grow up to be rappers. Unless you tell them if they gonna get in this business, they better learn this business.
Welcome to Don't Talk About It with your host Julian Portier, produced by Take That Productions. Please send any questions to takethatproductions@gmail.com. Today we have a very special guest, Justin Sky,
Yes.
a longtime member of the High Desert and LA and California music scene.
West Side.
And we have a few questions. Today we're going to be talking about whether or not, well, what defines success in the music industry?
What is success in the industry? That's a really good question. I think it starts off by asking yourself what you define as success. Like what success is to you could be different than the definition of success to someone else. Once you grab that definition, then how to become successful, you can kind of a little bit cater to whatever it is, the goal that you're trying to reach. So I think that's the main thing. A lot of people, see success as different things. To one person, success might be white picket fence, house, kids, dog in the backyard, pool, and as long as they can pay their bills and just stay afloat with crippling debt, and they're fine. You know what I mean? So some people's success is debt-free, living on an island in Barbados. Just drinking guava juice.
That sounds awesome.
That does sound really good with some chicken and
Yeah.
some fresh fruit. So that's but those are two completely separate paths. And I think if you put that into the music business, the music industry, or whatever have you, I think it shines through.
Well, being a member of the music industry, how would you define success in your own life?
I think being a member of the music industry is a definitely stretch. I mean, I'm in there, but success for me is kind of complicated because there's different avenues in which I see myself being successful in the music industry. So the first thing being to reach as many people as I can through my music and help people, right? So whether that be escaping through my music or using my music as inspiration to do something greater than you thought you could do, or simply gaining knowledge through my music, or just simply enjoying, having fun, hearing some pleasurable audio sounds coming through your ears. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that being one thing. Another thing being ascending, or what I call the ascension, which is to reach your higher self, and my music hopefully can be the transportation you need to take you to that next level of whatever you see yourself doing higher. Another thing would be to help my family and friends, to help sustain them, employ them, become entrepreneur, and help them in turn become entrepreneurs themselves. Letting other people see that you can become an entrepreneur, you can own your own business, whether it be in art or in anything else. Just have someone see me become successful in that, sustainable in that, just a sustainable income where I don't have to work for someone else. Everything I do is working for myself and for my family and for my kids. So so there's different levels of success that I see in my personal career, but so each one of those has different avenues, and each one of those has different checklists, if you will, that I need to accomplish in order to do that.
Now, you gave many definitions of being successful. For you, would you have to complete all of those to become successful, or would you have to complete just one?
That's kind of a hard question. It's kind of hard to imagine myself not completing all of those. Like, I don't see that as a viable reality. Like, I don't see that happening. So, to me, all three. Like, it's, and there's other little subtext of different successful things that, I want to do. Like, I I want to be successful to the point where I can then fund other projects that I want to do in art, such as books or movies or films, television, things like that. But if I'm successful in one of those, it's definitely going to ensure my success in the others because of the resource that I can pull from one. Let's say, if a bunch of people are hearing my music, like if millions of people are hearing my music and consuming my music, and I'm able to tour and perform and sell music, then I can then use those funds to start my business and employ family members, and so then that reaches that level of success. And then also, if my music is reaching that many people, then chances are some people are going to be reached and touched by it, so they're able to ascend, like I said. So I've done shows where there were 10 people in the audience and 2 people came up to me and said, that music really touched me. So that was a success in that standpoint. You take that mathematically, just straight math. If I'm reaching 1 million people, then at least 200,000. Is that right? At least 200,000 people will be touched. But that's just an example. But you get what I'm saying. So I think each one of those areas of success will help feed into the other one and help water and grow the other.
Right. Okay. I can see that. Now you said something earlier about when I said you being a member of the music industry. You say that it seems a bit of a stretch. Why did you say that?
Well, a member of the music industry. Well, it depends on how you define it, right? Because everything's done by definition. So if you define a member as a music industry as making music and selling music, or making music and having it offered up to consume, then yeah, sure, I'm a member of the music industry. I've done a bunch of professional gigs and I've sold my music, and so yeah. But some people think as being a member of the music industry is, hey, I look at your face, I know who you are because you do music. And if I don't know who you are, then you're not a member of the music. You know what I mean? So there's different definitions, of people who, and that's what we're talking about. When people say make it or being successful in the music industry or using air quotes with fingers like that, then it becomes a really big conversation.
Okay. Well, back to that, what you said about people recognizing your face makes you a member of the music industry. I know that you produce music, and I've seen your concerts, and I recognize your face as a person who does music. Wouldn't that even on that other level, wouldn't that make you a member of the music industry?
Yeah, you're 100% right. You're 100% right, and I think having an expectation from yourself, like if you're in the music industry or if you want to be, having an expectation of yourself saying, this means that I'm a part of this. So once you become a part of that industry, then you're a part of that ecosystem, and anything can change any ecosystem. The smallest bird can change the ecosystem in its forest or whatever, depending on the actions. So I think once you realize that, then it can change your definition of success and change your definition of making it.
Mm-hmm. Do you see yourself as someone who changes the ecosystem?
Yes, absolutely. And I think that some of the changes that I maybe purposefully or inadvertently made may not be recognizable changes as far as recognizing that I made those changes, and it may be just like, because here's the thing, we're all here on Earth, right? What you do, Julian, affects somebody 200 years from now. You may not know it. You know what I mean? You may be driving down the street and decide to make a left instead of a right, but because of doing that, you delay this person going straight, and now they get to their appointment late, and if they would have gotten there on time, maybe they would have gotten to an accident and maybe died and not had children who then again, so it's a whole, so everyone affects it, and I do see actual physical effects that I've had just from working with certain people, just from, and then that in turn has a domino effect, and so absolutely, 100%. I just hope to one day make more prominent changes.
Okay. And what, in your mind, seems like a prominent change? I know you're saying you attempt to be successful and you're on your way to doing so, but prominent change, what in your mind would be a prominent change? And are you looking to do that?
Absolutely. I'm definitely looking to make a change. I feel very, very, I feel a lot of belief in myself as far as the things that I want to accomplish and change, and this changing is more not necessarily a change, but maybe an evolution or a growth. You know, I want to add something to the current painting, maybe a color that hasn't been seen before, or maybe a color that has been seen but maybe not combined with another color. You know, I want to definitely make a mark, and I think that and along with the people that I work with, have something special to offer, and it definitely can, you know, shape things in the music industry and just, you know, the art industry in a way to where people can be positively affected.
Fantastic. Now, do you have any shout-outs that you want to give? Any places that you would like people to visit, internet sites and such?
Oh, yes. Everything is 100% at justinsky.com. Very simple, Justin, like the name, Sky, like the ethereal atmosphere that floats above us all. justinsky.com. And you can find everything, videos, live performances, upcoming show dates, tour dates. We even have a couple of songs from the new album there that you can stream. The album is pretty much done. We're just working on the last little bit of it. Pretty soon, I have a book coming. It'll be on justinsky.com as well. So many people worked with me, and it would be impossible to name. But if you go to the website, you'll see definitely their contributions. And yeah, 100%.
Once again, this is Don't Talk About It with our esteemed guest, Justin Sky. And as he said, you can reach him at justinsky.com. And please visit us. Send us your questions at takethatproductions@gmail.com. And this is a Take That production. Take that.
I want to say thank you
yeah.
for having me. I want to say thank you for having me, and I appreciate it. And I also want to shout out the Phoenix. I want to shout out Camille. I want to shout out Jai. That's what I want to shout out. Those are shout outs.
Yeah. I want to shout out your boy Pookie, Ray, Little Ray, Big G Funk,
Miss
OG
Parker.
Funk,
Miss Parker.
Mm-hmm. And what was it? Little Squeeze. All right.
Yes.
That's that.
And we're gonna wrap this up with a quick freestyle. Yo, check it. Now, don't talk about it, be about it. Don't face to face, you gonna sneak around it. No, we go straight up, eye to the throne. Keep it on going to the day we bring it home. Got my mama waiting on me cause she need that check. I got my sister waiting on me cause she rap disrespect. And I ain't playing with the cats that be round the block. I'm just sitting here with Take That, kicking some rocks. Yo, peep the game. It's me and Julian. Not Assange, but you know we still criminal hooligans. Who we coming to?